They go play action here on first down. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. And the Lions are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Looking to put a drive together. First carry of the game now for the Texas superstar, Bijan Robinson. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You've got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays.
Touchdown, Detroit! Alec Pierce, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Lions have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
72! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's 2nd and 8. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
No! Ready.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. The Packers at 3-6 now on the year. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
2nd and 11. Now he'll tuck this and run. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 33.
First down.
Mustang 19.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Looking to throw. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there. 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
65. Come on. 60 Eagles.
He'll look to throw. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. You talk about this Lions defense. They've certainly had their struggles against the run at the 30th ranked unit out of 32 teams in the NFL.
The numbers are definitely not in their favor, but every time I click on the film and watch them, I see stretches where they play against the run really well. Their biggest problem, when you give up those explosive runs, those 30, 40, 50-yard runs, that'll really mess up your averages.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Let's go now. Dragon, 70 Timberwolves. Buffalo 18. Go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Robinson with another carry. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. A lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Alexander. 11 yards there, and a Lion first down.
Again, 11 on the play. First down.
Back to throw. Hopkins. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That second down play nets a -4.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
So in any event, yeah.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. The CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80.
Back to throw here. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. 20. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 39 yards there. A big one.
You can feel the effort all the way up here. He tried his best to get there. Didn't quite make it, but down around the 2-3 yard line. Got to love the effort, and especially the big play that gave his offense a great opportunity.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Like the NBA and NBC. But damn, is Michael Jordan.
Back for the 2nd quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Trap 60. Trap 60. 60. 18 Cardinal. 8.
They're going to look to throw. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. From 3 yards out. And the Packers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
That's good. For the Lions, first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Good yardage there on 1st down, exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 27-yard line.
And the Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Hopkins. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Alec Pierce with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Lions have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go. Mustang 19. 6. Ready, right?
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Martin, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. Man over the middle, and it's complete. He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A game there of 30 big ones.
At the 29-yard line.
Come on, come on.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Down at the 25.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
So from the 25, this is 2nd and 5.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready?
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
Ready, set.
Ernest Jones there for the tackle.
At the Lions 16-yard line.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Looking for a slot man, and he's got it. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Packers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Patterson now for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Just like the other one's empty.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. He's going to loft one deep left side here. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun, Hopkins. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4. It continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after getting up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Viking 18, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, Panther 11, Panther 11, 19 tight, 19 tight.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 37 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Ready, ready, ready.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost getting into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
70 Timberwolves. Warriors 70. Let's go.
Back to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Packers. DK Metcalf, 41 yards. And the Packers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3, and take some momentum into the locker room. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And this one is incomplete.
Over the dime left on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
On 4th down, Hopkins. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position.
79 Broncos.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulting in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Robinson up the middle. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard after the 39.
I have to think a major focus at halftime means had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
That's good. We're on Lions. First down. A gain of 11 on the play.
A carry here for Trevor Etienne. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
From the gun on 3rd down, Hopkins. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
Back to the ground with Robinson. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And it's caught. And the Lions are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
And the Lions first down.
Robinson is into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop it.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there in the return.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the 3rd as they have their first possession of this 2nd. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the return will stop right around the 25. Well, this has been a bit of a tough game to figure out when it comes to him throwing the football. He's got the 3 touchdown passes, but now, Charles, this is a 3rd interception.
And those aren't really numbers that you'd like to see balance out. In a normal ledger sheet, if you can balance everything, you feel good about your day. But as a quarterback, you need your ratio to be more like 3 touchdown passes to 1 interception.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun, Hopkins. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
From the gun on 3rd down, Hopkins. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. In motion, the tight end. They'll run with Robinson. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3.
Who's winning the March tournament? Michigan, baby.
1st down, it'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
Robinson again.
No. Bitch.
In fact, stopped dead in his tracks at the 3. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. Robinson. And he won't get to the markers. They're going to stop it for a 2nd straight play right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time. So a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal. Looking to throw. Hopkins.
Let's go, nigga.
Touchdown, Detroit. Justin Jefferson. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the fourth. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10.
Hey, be ready in the next 5 minutes.
Bro, god damn.
Bro, we going to the gym today.
And he stopped immediately there.
All right.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. Over the middle, it's complete.
So for you, you know, you can rather put up a solid 12 points in that VA game.
In search of 4
the size of
yards
this guy.
here to pick up the first down.
If I'm not, I think like a solid 14. So for you,
He takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Most of the damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times for passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Hey, smash Bronco!
Right back to it on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by the defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Come on, set! Ready,
He'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 19. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. They run it with Cole. And just a couple yards for him to 17.
It's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. Second and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. That's a great play there. Got in at the last second and forced the ball free. Get them out of the end zone. Eighth play and forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down. They'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the
Nah, don't go down, nigga. Don't go down.
Packers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining.
And my face is pretty be fighting it. Saying pause is the dead shit you can say. What you just like, yeah, me nigga.
He's back to throw.
Yes, 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 nigga.
Just a gain of a yard in this situation. You've got to get chunks of yardage. Otherwise, the defense very happy with what you're doing.
Third down and goal coming up here.
Do what? Shoot somebody in broad daylight? That could be invisible.
He'll look to throw.
Crazy. I'm trying.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Look, you got watching Raiders since we got that.
From 20 yards out. And the Packers are
catching great handed things for me.
here in the final minutes.
I mean, I'm looking to work fast. As you roll with me on it. What's the move? That is dropping this race down.
Here in the fourth.
Happy birthday, man.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
So your shots.
Here's 1st and 10. Gets this complete to Butte. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. I don't know that those medium 5-ish yard gains are going to do it right now. Probably should have dropped it, right?
Yeah, that way you save more time on the clock. But I know receivers, they think they can catch it and break a tackle and turn into a big gain.
Operating from the gun, Hopkins. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he wisely will throw that one away. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another day.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
On 4th down, Hopkins. Pass taken in by his big tight end. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Operating from the gun, Hopkins. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football. They've hit him.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You have to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right. And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there. So advantage Packers here. They'll possess the ball first with a chance to win it here in overtime. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they get the ball first here in this overtime period. Remember, even if they score a touchdown, it's not over. There's always a chance to go and score a touchdown the other way, but they can certainly get a leg up with a solid drive here. We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on 2nd down.
19 tight, 19 tight, 18, 5 in, go.
Now a first throw here in overtime. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's a quick throw caught out wide. Shedding through the defense. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
Let's go now.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Go, Street.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down.
It's fourth down and less than a yard.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18.
They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Now, their defense, they did the important thing. They got the stop. They didn't allow a point, but now they're backed up here pretty far. He's got a man, complete. He's to the 15. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. So it's a win here for the Lions, and it was thanks in large part to the play of their second-year quarterback.
Yeah, you really have this offense firing on all cylinders, so let's count up some of the numbers.